Report.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Quad City sports fans of all ages, Town Square Media is proud to present to you the best Quad City sports talk radio show in the world. With the face who runs the place, T-Roy, the OG on the marquee, J-Bird, and the cat who runs the chat with the stats, Statman Surge. We are Don't Hassle Us, We're Local. We're not a Quad City sports talk radio show. We're not the Quad City sports talk radio show. We are your Quad City sports talk radio show. Welcome to the conversation, Quad Cities. But first, the dawn. Good afternoon, Quad Cities. Welcome to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local here on ESPN 1170. We're live in the Hassle Castle, brought to you by Done Right TV and Security. We got a packed house in here. Lots to talk about. Merrick Brave is in for T-Roy. Merrick, say hi to everybody.
What's going on, everybody? Good to be back.
Coral is in from 7G joining us. We missed her on Friday so much that we had to bring her back in on Tuesday. Surge is on the Harrington's Facebook comment thread. The Stat Cat, he'll be talking to your comments, sharing what you guys are saying, ringing the bell if it's worth it, and looking up any stats that we may blow.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Only if it's worth it.
Only if it's worth it. But there's a lot to talk about. When Merrick came in, I said, I think I have a headache.
Yeah, you did. You were a little flustered.
Have you guys ever seen me have Post-it notes for things?
No.
Like, look at this. This is semi-organized.
It's a busy day.
I hate it.
It's a busy day. You're right, Merrick. We got the Monday Night Football game. So I'm at home last night. I have the Monday Night Football game.
Right.
Game 3 of the NLCS. Mm-hmm. And Monday Night Raw.
Yep.
And my wife just says, like, are you just as happy as can be? I said, do you know what I do in the afternoon? Like, yes, of course I'm happy.
You're studying.
Yeah. Just flipping through all of them, making sure I get back in time to watch these wonderful referees. Just call it right down the middle. And I'm not talking about the one times the Earl Hebner type in the WWE. I'm talking about the ones that are calling that football game right down the middle, fair as can be, on the NFL.
Miscall.
And
I saw a stat on Twitter on the way in that said penalties are at like 14.9 per game right now this season, which is up 3% from last year and up like 5 or 6% from 5 years ago.
Okay, we'll get to that when we break down some of those
15
calls.
penalties a game. It's outrageous.
Well, maybe the NFL football players need to stop cheating. They're just getting caught at a faster rate. That's all.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
That's right.
Oh, no.
That is right. No, and then also in the NLCS Game 3, got to watch Strasburg throw just a gem. 12 Ks. I know for a fact 11 of those strike threes came on off-speed pitches. I think even the 12th one did. He was incredible. In 3 games so far, the starting pitchers have not given up a single earned run to the Cardinals. I know they've scored runs, doesn't mean they're earned runs. And Strasburg now has the second best postseason start to a minimum of 5 games. Sandy Koufax is the best. In 7 games started, he has a .98 ERA. 6 games started for Steven Strasburg, a 1.18 ERA. Big game 4 tonight for the Cardinals. They need to win this game, obviously.
They do?
Yeah, I felt bad for Jack Flaherty. It's his birthday today. And they lost, in case you don't remember.
Must-win game for the Cardinals.
It is. Dakota Hudson will be on the mound, 16-7 on the year against Patrick Corbin, 14-7. And we'll look at that game a little bit later. Coral?
Yes.
What did you bring in today?
We brought Press back because Jay was whining on Friday about how he hasn't tried grapefruit cardamom yet.
Whining?
What do you think, Jay? That was your first sip.
I was listening.
Give us a review, Jay. Your first sip of the grapefruit cardamom.
I don't know what cardamom is.
Cardamom is a spice. It has a citrusy, minty, and spicy flavor. Highly fragrant.
That tastes more like a slice soda than a 7-Up or a Sprite. I don't know if they still make Slice.
Sprite.
That's exactly what Coral said last week.
Slice?
No,
I said Sprite.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I meant more like a citrus lemon lime soda.
It really does taste like a citrusy.
She's not old enough to remember Slice, Jay.
No.
That's what it tastes like. Slice.
I really like the grapefruit a lot.
Well, I'm drinking the pomegranate ginger, and it is also delicious.
I have the blackberry hibiscus, and so does Surge. The blackberry is definitely my favorite. We have the variety pack in today. The variety pack has the blackberry hibiscus, lime lemongrass,
I haven't had the
pomegranate
lime
ginger.
lemongrass either.
Well, we have some.
Well,
Yeah.
shouldn't the lime
Better
lemongrass...
get to work then, pal.
Hold on. Shouldn't the lime lemongrass taste like Slice? And the
no.
grapefruit tastes like Squirt?
It has more of an interesting flavor to
I mean, we're just speeding right into you know what you should do Wednesday. Apparently, I'm telling press what they should do. What they should do.
All
with their
I told the lovely ladies from press is to let's put some more color into their label when they read their packaging next, so that way people can see it from a distance looking at a cooler, so they can recognize the different flavors. Because as wonderful as I think press is, when you see it in the beer cooler, you can't tell what flavors they have.
Yep.
So now we expect our bartenders to actually know what they have in the cooler.
I have been served
It's a
the
lot to
wrong
ask.
flavor several times, I will say. As a graphic designer, I would have the color of the actual name of the flavor on it. I would have made the entire can that color and then made the writing in white.
Yeah, I told them.
I see.
I suggested even maybe either just a stripe down the side so they don't have to change it too much,
Or even that.
or around the top.
Yeah.
Around the top, because that way your lazy bartenders, sorry if that's my kick today, that way the ones that don't face their cans in the cooler, they just shove them in there all willy-nilly.
Yep.
That way it doesn't matter if they face
Bunch
them
of
or not.
savages in this town.
Yeah.
That is literally the only thing I would say that they should change. Everything else is fantastic.
Well, we're going to get something out of the way. We're going to come back to this press, but we're going to get it out of the way before T-Roy. By the way, it's National Grouch Day. Before T-Roy listens to the show. Before T-Roy's listening to the show.
Is that why you had to take today off?
He was
sitting
celebrating. He's sitting at home on top of the washer waiting for the Maytag repairman to come in. And Tira's going to go, you move it.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that Coral is just so over Tira's grouchiness that she even waited to make sure that he wasn't coming today to that she came in. She's like, I'm only coming in if T-Ray is not going to be there.
You know what? I'm not going to start off with what I thought I was going to start off.
Do
with.
it.
No, because I don't think
such a tease.
I don't think with everything that's going on with Monday Night Football, the MLB postseason, and the XFL draft that we should start off with a LeBron James talking about Daryl Morey's tweets. I really don't. We can put that back off to the side because.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I don't. I
do
don't.
that.
There's no reason for that. Why that's taking precedent over what's going on at all. So tonight, Merrick and I were talking about it. Going into tonight, Astros are the favorites in the game against the Yankees, but that's already been bet down from a minus 165 to minus 155. Garrett Cole will be on the mound for the Astros. That game is going to be at 3 o'clock. Luis Severino is going to throw for the Yankees. He's 1-1 on the year, 1.50 ERA. Obviously, he's been injured. The Nationals are a favorite tonight, but I don't like them as much to win tonight as they did last night. I don't think it's very easy to win a Game 4 as much people think. For a sweep.
I don't want to say you're less motivated to win the Game 4, but the other team's fighting for their lives, playoff lives, to stay in it. So rarely do you see a sweep this late in the postseason.
In a best-of-7 series in the wild card era, there have only been 12 sweeps. 25 gamers, 22 6-gamers, and 18 7-gamers. So most of these games are most likely to go to a 6-gamer. Yeah, it is not easy to do. And you would think the Cardinals' bats eventually, that's how baseball works, it weighs itself out. 3 games in a row, though, they have not looked very good, batting-wise.
No, they look lost.
So,
Well, they've somewhat overachieved this season, would you say? Not a lot of people predicted them to get here, especially at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but in the same case, though, you've got how many? I think you're busy training the future superstars of tomorrow last night. But if you
not last night.
Okay, if you caught any of the game, they mentioned probably at least 8 times how this team, the Nationals team, started off 19-31. It was it was over the top too much. And, so Adam Eaton took exception to it afterwards because someone was saying this team's close to a miracle, what they've overcome. He said, no, this is not a miracle. Look who's in here. There's Strasburg, Scherzer, Soto. This isn't at all a miracle. But by the numbers, the Nationals have won 15 of their past 17 games, stretching back to the last week of the regular season. The Cardinals, like I had mentioned before, have a grand total of 2 runs, 0 of those earned, and 11 hits through 3 games in this series. Remember when they scored 10 runs in the first inning against the Braves? And like I said, a combined ERA of 0.00 from the national starters. So the only way to get it back to St. Louis, they got to take it out on Patrick Corbin. So that game's today. Tomorrow night, it'll be tomorrow in D.C. also if they keep winning. But they've got to get it on track. That's all I'm saying.
And you're taking the Redbirds tonight.
I am going to take them tonight, yes.
I'll take the Nationals.
I have the Nationals in the series.
I'm just going to take them tonight.
Okay.
Just going to be a contrarian here.
There you go.
Why not?
Coral, who you got?
I don't know. So wait, it's Cardinals or Nationals?
Yeah, but
Cardinals.
It's game 4, and the Cardinals are down 3-0.
Cardinals.
And you had Cardinals to win this series. Where are you at?
Still do, Jay.
I like that. I like where your head's at here. Have some fun.
It's not over till it's over.
No, that's true.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's got to happen.
Doesn't look good, though.
I think they've got tonight's game. I'm not saying there's going to be a game 6, but I think they can get to Patrick Corbin. What they need to do is they need to not let their starters go through 7 innings. That's what's been the problem. Scherzer, Strasburg, Sanchez all through over 7 innings. So this is a bullpen for the Nationals that had a 6 ERA for the season. So, and then I like Garrett Cole tonight against the Yankees. I know it's in New York, but the guy's been untouchable since June. I don't think he's lost for the Astros since then. 25 on the year, and he's just going to strike out a bunch of dirty Yankee batters. That's right.
Someone sounds salty over there.
Oh, he is.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, he is. I tell you what. Yeah. So I'd be happy to watch them go down in flames starting at 3:00 today. Remind everybody, Friday we talked to Kelly from Press. Remind everybody about Press, Coral.
Press is a, somewhat local brand. They are out of Milwaukee. However, they brew through La Crosse. They're in 32 states, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
It is way better than competition, I'll tell you what.
Ooh.
That's the first thing I said. I cracked mine open before we went on air.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I said.
Yeah.
It is better tasting. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Than, competition.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher than in calories, carbs, and sugar. However, the sugar does come from the all-natural fruits that are in it. It is gluten removed. It's 110 calories, 7 grams of carbs, 5 grams of sugar. Which, for me, I don't really care about the extra 10 calories, but some people are a little...
You get it back in the taste, though.
More than me. Yeah. The flavor is what just makes it. It's a little bit less carbonation than some of the competition. So less burps.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get messed up. We don't care about calories. Calories.
Speak for yourself.
Well, you're pretty svelte over there, Jay.
Thanks. All right, Coral, stick around. We're gonna get your thoughts on the referees from Monday Night Football from last night.
Oh boy.
I know you're upset. I saw all your posts on Twitter, so I want to talk to you about it. We're gonna take
posts on Twitter.
Yep. All your tweets on Facebook. On the Facebook. You know what I'm talking about. All right. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back doing some Monday Night Football action.
Hey, Quad Cities, stop going to your favorite social media sites asking for suggestions of where to get your oil change, who does the best tattoo work, or the best place for lunch in the Quad Cities. Pick up your Locals Love Us guide. They have an easy-to-navigate table of contents to help you find whatever you're looking for. Or go to their website at localsloveus.com, click on Quad Cities, and then browse the favorites. It's so easy to use, they even rank the most popular places for you. Excuse me. It's so easy to use, they even...
Buddy makes it easier to trade.
Push, pull, or drag it in. You're going to get top dollar and save more on the best selection.
What if I don't have a ghost of a chance to get
hand-cut veggies?